So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Train up a child in the way he should go.
Think about it. A program where we discuss different issues affecting our society, affecting the Christian life, and from a spiritual perspective. Today our topic is education, true education. Now we know that true education has a purpose to train the child not only for this world, but for the life to come. But there is a battle over our education system. The enemy is also trying to corrupt the mind of the children through education. For example, the Bible says, train up a child in the way that he should go, so that when he become older, he will not depart from it. But the enemy also has a plan to train up the child, our children, to train them in his way, to have the same mindset as he does, so that when they are older, they will depart from the way of the Lord. When it comes to education, it is not up to the school to educate our children for us. God has given it to the parents to train up their own children. Parents, you have to make sure that you are the one taking care of your child. Matter of fact, before we have children, we have to inquire of the Lord and say, Lord, how should I raise my child? Teach me the way to do it. You know, it's crazy thinking about parents having children 3-4 years old and letting somebody else raise your child for you. You know, sending the child to daycare, being taught things that you may not believe in, you know? And we see that happen a lot with us as Christians. We have our children, but they only come to church 1 day a week. They only come to church on the Sabbath day. And for 5 days a week, they are being taught the education of the world. Education that are promoting homosexuality. Education that are promoting atheism. Education that are promoting evolution. And then when they come to our churches, they no longer believe in what we believe in. Satan is using education as a tool to destroy lives. So as Christians, we are to be the difference. In this generation, we have to be very careful. We have to separate ourselves and our children from the philosophy of the world. We're talking about true education here. If we have children focusing only on things of this world, guess what then? Their mind will become enfeebled. But if we have children thinking about eternity, thinking about what God has in store for them, their mind will continue to be enlarged. So we have to take the education of our children as a priority. The children that God has given us, we are responsible for their well-being. We are here at Southern University. It's one of our schools meant to teach and raise children in the way of the Lord. Parents, today, do not let the school, do not let the television, do not let the phone raise your children. Be mindful of what your children are watching. Be mindful of the shows, the activities they are watching, because Satan is using this media to reach your children in your home. So what must we do as parents? We must train up our children in the way that they should go. Before you have children, think about how you're going to raise them. Are you going to homeschool your children, or are you going to send them to Christian education? The public school system is one of the most dangerous systems for a Christian child. I'm not saying that your children cannot make it in the public school system, but it becomes way more difficult for them to make it in the public school system. So true education is to train up a child in the way of the Lord. Unless your child is being trained up to fear God and give glory to Him, whatever he's learning, he may be successful here in this world, but he may not be successful in the world to come. As always, this is Think About It in Watchmen Media.
Fear God and give glory to Him, for the hour of His judgment is come, and worship Him that made heaven and earth.